So this test was developed in the 1960s by Isabel Briggs Myers and her mother, Catherine Briggs. Okay, so the Myers-Briggs system describes a person's personality through 4 opposing personality functions: extroversion versus introversion, sensing versus intuition, thinking versus feeling, and judging versus perceiving. some extent, like being completely alone is not energizing, but if I'm with like two people and we're all talking, I feel more energetic. But like lots of, so I'll go with this one here. I am helpful to the people around me. Yes, I'll go with accurate. I am ambitious, like not, I've never been like a person who wanted to be, you know, super successful, super rich. I've always felt like it's fine to just be comfortable. Oh, I'm gonna go with this one here. I like to do things as they were done in the past. I mean, I'm gonna say neutral. I avoid being alone. Inaccurate. I love being alone. Okay, next page. I forgive easily. I'm gonna go with neutral. I think I'm like average on that. I like trying out new hobbies. Probably not, because I feel like if you said to me, why don't you shows up on time or doesn't change it, or, you know, call me on the way saying, can we make it 10 minutes later? You know what I'm saying? I like to do things differently, even if I am not sure it will work. Not really. I do not like to sit still for long. I'm gonna say neutral. I mean, like, I don't like to sit for hours and talk to people in their living room. You know what I mean? I'd rather get up and, like, go somewhere, you know? But I can sit for a while and not have it be a problem. So I don't know. Neutral. But every time you press neutral, you're giving them, like, nothing, you know? So I don't want to do it too much. I make important decisions based on my gut feelings, not really. like my plan is to lose, a lot of weight and I just can't get to it, then, that's that. What are you gonna do? It is important to me to understand the bigger picture. Yes, of course. I want to know why things are the way they are. It is important to me to be of service to others. Yes, because if you aren't doing anything for anyone else ever, then I don't know. I wouldn't feel good about that. I enjoy examining myself and my life. I do not enjoy it. I do it. I'm not gonna say that it's great fun. so there you go. Now this one is only a good match, not a very good match. ESFJ, the provider. Oh, now it's starting to get dull, like you can't see more of it without paying, right? ESFJs are conscientious helpers, sensitive to the needs of others, and energetically dedicated to their responsibilities. ESFJs like a sense of harmony and cooperation around them, and are eager to please and provide. Okay, so I can't get any more information, but they already told me enough. The elements of your personality. Okay, so I am 54% introverted and 46% extroverted. That's basically 50-50. Look at this, 52% sensing versus 48% intuition. Also, like, meaningless. Okay. I am 44% thinking versus 56% feeling. Meaningless. It's like equal. Alright, here we have something meaningful. Perceiving versus judging. I'm only 21% perceiving and 79%